Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to our video lecture series on AutoCAD. This time we will see another drawing, a slightly complicated than the previous. Previous was very simple, and when I say this is too complicated, but maybe if you compare it with the earlier one, it is slightly complicated. And as I mentioned earlier, my objective here is to familiarize you with maximum modified tools. So I'll be using a different procedure, and when you see those procedures, then you may have a feeling that can I do it in different ways? Of course, there may be other possibilities also. You just try it out, and also you can feel free to discuss whether this can be done by using some other commands and all those things. So everything is to you, and you can approach it in different ways. So let us see the figure first. So this is what we are going to draw, and the angle between these circles or the angle from vertical to these circles is given in this figure. So this is 30, this is 55, all the other values are given here, and I think in fact this 100 is not essentially required because we have given the radius here, or yeah, this 100 will be useful. How much offset this has to be. Okay, anyway, we'll see. So the procedure what I will be using, I'll just give you a small hint on the procedure, and I may change like when I move to the AutoCAD environment. Also, whatever we feel more comfortable there, I'll be using that one. But I'll try to use maximum modified tools here. Okay. So first, as usual, I'll be starting from this circle. Then we'll attempt these two circles. For that one, actually, I need to draw a vertical line here, which will be rotated to 30 degree by making a copy. Then it will be rotated to 55 degree to this side, and that line, in fact, I can make the distance as 100, so that I can draw the circle here. But I'm not going to use this 100, but in fact I'll be using this arc what is here, and you can see that this circle and this circle is tangent to this red arc here. So I'll be using that red arc, and we'll draw these two circles by using different option. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, you can have it in a different procedure, but I just want to show you some editing commands, so, and some drawing commands also. So I'll be using this arc, and from there I'll be preparing these circles. So once these two circles are produced, then I can produce the or I can draw the outer circle. Then it is relatively easy. I'll be using like offset command in the later stages, which you may be familiar. Like for creating parallel objects, we'll be using offset command. So for initially drawing the line and other thing, we'll be using rotate with copy option and rotate option. And for drawing this circle here, I'll be using the 2-point option, and for that I'll be using a modify command, which is termed as length LE, and that also I'll be that lengthen command also will be using. So yeah, maybe trim as usual we'll be using. Then we'll have use draw circle by using TTR also, that is tan radius. So these are the some of the commands which I thought which I felt I'll be using when I if I want to draw this particular. So there may be slight changes when I move to the AutoCAD environment, but predominantly I'm focusing, or I'm looking at using these commands to complete this drawing. Okay, so we'll move to AutoCAD environment or AutoCAD workspace. As usual, we'll start a new drawing. Okay, so as usual, I'll start with a zoom all command so that my drawing area is comfortable. As discussed, I'll start with this circle. It just got a radius 10, so I'll draw that circle first. Okay. Start the circle command. At any point, you install the circle command. Start the circle command. Here, radius is fine. Okay. Now I'll draw a vertical line, which is this line. Right now I'm not giving it a dimension, although you can draw it with dimension 110 because that's the dimension on here, but I'm not using the dimension because I just want to do some more editing, some modifiers. I'll make this ortho on because I want only a vertical line, so I'm just drawing a line with some length. I want to rotate this to 30 degree on this side, and for that I will be using the rotate command, and I don't want to remove this one. I want a copy to be rotated, so I will be using the copy option in rotate. So I'll start rotate command by typing rotate, R-O-T-E, rotate. I'll select the object, press enter to complete the selection, then select the base point, which will be this end point. Then I need to have the copy option, so I will go and click here top copy, or I will type copy or copy option. Then I need to specify the angle. I want 30 in this direction, so 30 in clockwise direction means it should be minus 30, so I'll give minus 30. Fine, I got a copy at. Now I'll rotate this to 55 degree. This time I'll not be using copy because I don't want this line anymore. Okay, so again I'll use the rotate command, or you can simply press enter to repeat the command what we have used earlier. Okay, select the object which I want to rotate, and press enter for completing the object selection. Then give the base point, then give the degree of rotation. So this time I'm doing anti-clockwise, so it is positive, so 55. Okay, now I will draw this red arc here. This arc, instead of arc, I'm drawing a complete circle, and later, because we don't want this arc itself, or we don't want this circle, so I can remove it later. For construction purpose, I will be drawing. So start circle command again. Okay. And radius 1 time. Fine. So I got this. Now I just want to trim this outside portion, so I'll be using trim command. And in fact, I'll be trimming this unwanted portion of the circle also, although we don't want the entire circle, but I'll be removing only the outer portion of the circle. So I'm selecting all objects in the screen as cutting edges. So for that one, I can press enter, so that all the entity in my screen will be selected as cutting object. So whatever I don't want in my screen, or whatever I want to remove, I can go and click on those things. Remove. Fine. So I got something like this. And now what I want is, I want my circle. If you take this point, I want my circle with this as one end point of 1 diameter, and this, what is its radius? So here the radius is 15, whereas here the radius is 10. So if you think about the diametrically opposite point to this one, this will on this side this will be 30, right? If I make this line 30 from here, or if I mark it 30, then I want a circle like this. Similarly here it will be 20, right? Radius is 10. Okay, so I want to make this line 20 and this line 30. So for that one I will be using the lengthen command, which you can get it from here if you want, or otherwise you can type len. Okay, so here I am using this. I'm going to click here. So lengthen command is started. So I'll be using the total option in that one. So total, and total distance which I want is 30. And here, so now you can see this length of this line has become 30. Again, I want this line to be 20, so I repeat that command by pressing enter. Again, I will take total, then total what I want is 20, and I click on the line which I want. Okay, so I got this line as 30, this line as 20. Now I want to draw the circle, two circles in these positions here and here. So this is having two endpoints or diametrically opposite point, this point and here. So here also this point and this point. So I'll start the circle and I will use the 2p option, that is 2-point option. I'll type 2p, press enter. This is the first point, second point. I'll repeat the command by pressing enter. Then this being first point. Sorry, I didn't use the 2p option. So I'll press C, then press enter. That is for circle. Then 2p, first point, second point. So those questions are over. You can see that we have completed this, this, and this. Now, if you see the outer circles here, the outer circles here, and the outer circle here for corresponding to all these things. This radius is 10 and this radius is 20. This radius is 10, this radius is 20. This radius is 15 and this radius is 25. So you can see that if I offset the inner circle by 10, you will be moving to the outer circle, right? So rather than drawing the circles everywhere or drawing the arcs everywhere, I'll be using the offset command by giving the offset distance as 10 so that I can create all these circles, right? Okay, so I'll use the offset command. For that I can type O is the short form for that one, offset. Then it lasts the offset distance. So offset distance, what we have mentioned is 10. So I'll give offset distance as 10, right? I take this circle outside, circle outside. Fine. So in just one command, I completed all those things because I use this offset command. Okay, so all these things come. Now to draw this outer arc here, see, instead of drawing arc, I will try drawing circle and trim the remaining part. So it has got a radius of 120 and it is tangent to this circle and tangent to this circle. So I can use the TTR option in circle, that is tangent radius option. So I'll start the command for drawing circle and select the TTR option and first tangent, second tangent, and now the radius. What is the radius? 120. Okay, 120. So I got. Now it's a file trim that. So I'll use the trim command TR. This circle something one cutting edge. This circle is the another cutting edge. So I did got the other portion. Now similarly, you can see the circle here and this radius of 90. So the same command, that is tangent radius, you can use tangent to this circle, and with the radius 90. So again, I'll use TTR for tangent radius, and tangent to this one, and radius 90. Again, I'll trim the remaining part. Right, this circle, enter. Right, now what is this remaining? Now we have this side. This is basically a line which is tangent to this circle and tangent to this circle. So the same way how we had drawn in the earlier figure, I can start line command and use tan snap, tan of the snap here, again tan, got all those things. And this actually is not required, sorry, that this is also not required. I will remove that. Now what we have? We have, so we need to this field. So we need to draw a arc of 105, and again this circle portion. I think we have that in our drawing. This and this we have, right? This has to be offsetted to 10. Similarly, this also has to be offset 10, right? So I'll draw this circle first. That is 105. So circle is center on 5, right? I got it here. Now I will make this offset here. Offset 10 is this side, right? Now we like to remove the unwanted elements. So first I'll trim the bigger circle. For that I'll take this and this as my cutting edge. Oh, yes. Okay. And I don't want the inside portion, so I'll remove the inside portion also. Okay, that part is over. Now we'll have to remove other cutting portions, and for that I'll use all as cutting edge, and whatever I don't want I will just remove. I don't want this one single layer, one fine, one, something like that. Or did I make any mistake? We should have done something else. Okay, again I will just fix what I don't want. This I don't want, this I don't, that is right, this I don't want. This to be trimmed, this to be trimmed. Similarly here will be trimmed, so this will be trimmed. Fine, so done. Is it the same? Yes. Fine, that's all. So not so complicated, but we have seen how to offset and how we can use this TTR option, 2-point option for drawing circles, and also we have seen offset, we have seen lengthen, we have seen. That's all. Like, no, we have, yeah, we have rotate also, we have seen. Okay, so we'll see with some other drawing in the next class. Bye, take care, thank you.